Jeannie Mai and Jeezy, all right? I think we need to start right there. Let's start right there. You guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys are sharing this podcast. Let's get everybody acclimated, okay? I need everybody to share this podcast. This is episode number 64. Like I told you guys, we're streaming on 3 different platforms. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we're also on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. So for the people that want to listen just to the audio, if you don't have no time to listen to watch the visuals, you guys can listen to the audio, all right? Now, you guys know as of recently, Jeannie Mai, the girl from the View, you know she was married to Jeezy, all right? They've been all over the tabloids, they've been all over the internet. Everybody's been speaking about them nonetheless. But it looks like there's trouble in paradise and they're actually going for a divorce. So it looks like they're going into court proceedings now. They're going into the actual there's things that's being taken into court. Now, unbeknownst to me, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Jeezy and Jeannie Mai, they had a prenup, all right? They had a prenup in place. First of all, I want to clap it up for Jeezy just for taking that provision, for him for taking precaution, for him to having the foresight to know to cover his ass. Let's clap it up for Jeezy. Facts, we got to clap it up for Jeezy. Now, like I told you guys, Jeezy had a prenup. I don't know if he predicted that relationship was not gonna last as long, but nonetheless he took proper measures. But hold up. There's some speculations with that. There's some stipulations with that prenup. Now I didn't know with the prenup you had certain stipulations as to cheating, right? If there's cheating involved. Now they said if you're texting somebody, a third party, that's considered cheating. That can jeopardize the prenup. I was not aware of that. I never was aware of that. I didn't know there was stipulations to a prenup, all right? So cheating is a stipulation to the prenup, which might make it null and void. Also, if you're FaceTiming a third party, hold up, man. Wait. First of all, if you're texting somebody and you have a prenup in place, that can jeopardize your prenup. Hold up. Let me get a bomb for that. Second of all, if you're texting a third party, that can jeopardize your prenup, your prenuptial agreement. Jeezy has a prenuptial agreement set in place with his marriage with Jeannie Mai, all right? So sexting can jeopardize your prenup. If you are FaceTiming a third party, FaceTiming can jeopardize your prenup. All right, so I was not aware of these stipulations that come with the prenuptial agreement. A prenuptial agreement, that's so nobody's able to take the money. So when you guys sever ties, equally separate ties, separate and cut ties, nobody's able to take money from the other, right? And I'm pretty sure there's other stipulations, but in a nutshell, that's what a prenup is in place for. It's to basically to secure your wealth, secure your money, secure your finances, secure your assets, all right? But you can't jeopardize a prenup by cheating. And it's not just physical cheating. Now, if it was just a physical thing, then I say, okay. But I didn't know if you're texting a third party, that's considered cheating. If you're FaceTiming a third party, that's considered cheating. So there's trouble in paradise. Apparently, Jeezy has some issues right now. Jeezy's bank is being jeopardized right now. All right. And Jeannie Mai is seeking some financial compensation. She wants financial compensation. Now, I had my speculations about Jeannie Mai. Yes, I did. I had my speculations about Jeannie Mai. She said some trivial things about black and white house. You know how some people, they like their coffee. They like the milk and then a little bit of chocolate in their milk and what have you. She made some correlation, some analogy towards that. And she left me under the impression that she likes white men, but she likes to dabble into the black man, right? Nonetheless, that's the slave master mentality, right? You guys know that's the slave master mentality. The slave master, he had the slaves in the back. He had the women in the back and the men in the back. And periodically, the slave master would sleep with the slave in the back periodically, right? He would run behind his wife's back unbeknownst to his wife. I'm pretty sure his wife had some type of inclination because, we as men, when we see a fat ass, we can't help but look at a fat ass. No matter, even if we're with a woman, we with our girl, we had to literally hold our neck and try to prevent us from looking at a fat ass. All right. And that's what the slave master went through. So the slave master, you can imagine, he got the slave. Let's paint a picture. The slave master, he has a slave in the back. He's telling the slaves to do this, to crop the field. You know what I'm saying? He brings the one slave that's a little bit lighter. He deems her to be a little bit lighter, and he invites that slave inside the house. Now, keep in mind, our black women are well endowed. They're well stacked, okay? Body composition, well proportioned. Black woman is well proportioned. It's inevitable. So the slave master sees the black woman, the beautiful specimen that she is, right? He invites her inside of the house. And when the slave master invites the woman inside the house, he can't help but be compelled to look at the slave's fat ass, the beautiful rump in the back, all right? And I'm pretty sure this is what happened in this case. I'm pretty sure this is what happened in this case. So it goes the same way with other cultures. So the white women fall in love. White women fell in love with the black man, all right? Chinese women, all other cultures, they fall in love with the black man. Remember, we as black men, our physique, we easily get in shape. I always get compliments inside the gym. About my physique. I've had Caucasians, shout out to my Caucasians, literally come up to me and ask me and be like, wow, you get so cut so fast. They're mesmerized by our physique. Other cultures are mesmerized by black people's physique. So nonetheless, it's not just the slave master that sleeps with the black woman, but it's also the white woman that wants to sleep with the slave too. The Chinese woman, shout out to all other races. But black people, we are the salt of the earth. Yes, we are superior when you're talking about our physique. It's not by coincidence. Can we call a spade a spade? Can I be honest here? Do I have to hide the fact that we're physically superior in some regards? All right. And in many regards, I'm being modest right now. All right. So now, Jeannie Mai, prior to Jeezy, she was more interested in white men. And not to say interested, but I think she thought it was in her best interest to deal with a white man. All right. But nonetheless, a piece of her always liked the black man. So hence you have Jeezy. She fell in love with Jeezy. But what compelled her to like the black man? Does she like the black man for his struggle? Does she like the black man for his skin? Does she like the black man for his physique? Is her love for the black man, is it genuine? Is it genuine? Or is it just a fetish, right? So now she has a baby with Jeezy. They have a beautiful child. Shout out to Jeezy and the beautiful child. But nonetheless, she's seeking some type of financial compensation, right? The prenuptial agreement that was set in place has been breached at this point. Hold up. Let me get some bombs. The prenuptial agreement that Jeezy had with Jeannie Mai, it has been breached, y'all. Jeezy is in trouble right now. His bank account's in trouble. I'm hoping that this man is switching things around. You know how they do in the corporate world? People start putting things in other people's names and start hiding money. I suggest that Jeezy let me not insinuate and do stuff like that and incriminate myself, right? But nonetheless, Jeezy's finances are at jeopardy right now. Jeannie Mai is chasing that bag. And according to the stipulations of the prenuptial agreement, if you're sexing a third party, that's considered cheating. That's a breach of contract. That breaches the prenuptial agreement. If you're FaceTiming a third party, that also breaches the prenuptial agreement. Okay? If you're sexting, FaceTiming. All right? So, nonetheless, it looks like she found a loophole. She found a stipulation. She found a chink in the armor. All right? And I'm pretty sure that she's going to pursue it now. And it looks like she has no remorse for Jeezy. According to her, Jeezy cheated on her. Now, black men, we don't cheat. All right, y'all? Black men, we do not cheat. But according to her, Jeezy cheated on her. So this is the reason why she has some type of way. She has the right to go after his finances. All right? There was some infidelity involved with Jeezy. All right? But we're not stamping that. All right, I'm not confirming that, nor am I denying that. Okay, shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to Rudolph Balmer in the building. Shout out to Pierre Laminaire in the building. Shout out to Ty Sis in the building. Shout out to Planet Goddammit in the building. All right, everybody tune in. The most dangerous podcast on God's green earth. Remember, I tell you, not to be compared to no other podcast and no other show. All right.